morning everyone, once again here from incredible Japan. Today we're in a place called Nikko. We arrived here yesterday. It's about an hour and 50 minutes away from Tokyo on the express train. So we actually got this thing called the 4-day Nikko Pass, which includes the transport here from Asakusa Station in Tokyo and the return. And it also lets you get an unlimited amount of the transport within Nikko. So a lot of people do that. I think they only have available a 2-day pass or a 4-day pass. And since we got here yesterday and we've still got 2 full days now, we got the 4-day pass because it's going to be 3 days in total. And that was $35 per person. And in the video description below, you can find the link for the Nikko Pass. And this is the amazing view from our hotel. Can see everything pretty much. The snow-capped mountains in the background. Might actually be snowing while we're here, so yeah, those guys might get even wider later on. And the hotel is really good. It's called Nikko Station 2, just $55 a night, and that also includes a pretty good breakfast. So I was doing some editing work here yesterday with the nice views, and it's just a small room, but not too bad. And the bathroom's here. Carol's getting beautiful for the day.
Good morning.
It's like a plane bathroom. That's what we were saying yesterday.
Or a cruise bathroom.
Yep, it's all like plastic. So this is the center of Nikko, right next to the hotel that we're staying in. And that is the station where we arrived, where the majority of you will be arriving if you come here. Got a pretty cool old train carriage here. Must be how the original ones were. Yeah, the tramway was open 1910. And you also have the little bus station here. I think that's the hop-on, hop-off bus that's included in our ticket. So right now we're going to go on a bit of a walk. We're here and we're going to walk all the way up. And there's a bunch of different temples. We'll go to those first. And there's also a waterfall somewhere. I think then for the waterfall we need to get a bus though.
Yeah, because I think it's far away from here, and since the bus is already included in the pass, we're just getting that. And from what I read, the bus is like a loop. That's why I think majority of tourists get the pass here to just travel around Nikko.
So one thing that's really nice about Nikko is how quiet it is after the Tokyo chaos.
Yeah, it's like a big difference from Tokyo, because we do see tourists here, but it's not that many really. And like last night when we walked around the town, it was like a ghost town, because I think many people just do day trips, but it's very calm and relaxing. I think it's good after Tokyo, because we loved Tokyo, but sometimes it was a bit too much, overwhelming.
So it's basically just this main street and all the stores are on the main road on both sides. So just the usual really, souvenir shops, cafes, restaurants, lots of nice traditional looking buildings. So when we came here yesterday, the mountains were in the clouds, so we weren't seeing it like this, even though it's cloudy today. Looks really awesome.
Yeah, but I just remembered that it's not 10 a.m. yet. So I think during this time the stores start to open around 10 or after that, so maybe that's why it's also extremely empty right now.
So this is going to be our first attraction of the day. It's called Shinkyo Bridge. Yeah, I've seen this place in pictures when it's like autumn and you're getting all the colours of orange, things like that. I think autumn would actually be the nicest time to come to Japan.
Yes, I think so. I wonder how the prices are, but maybe I would prefer to come in autumn.
Yeah, since spring's just starting, things are a bit dead. It's also not sunny today, so Yeah, it looks a bit more dull than usual. Still beautiful though. Apparently that is one of the most beautiful bridges in Japan. So that statue back there is of a Buddhist monk called Shodo, and he's apparently the first documented person in Nikko from around the 700s. So I did read that this place was founded in the 700s by a Buddhist monk, so I'm guessing it was that monk back there. And 3 of the temples in this complex are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. So this first one is the Rinnoji Temple, and this was the first one that was established here by the monk that I just mentioned in 766. Although it wouldn't have looked like that back then, it would just been like a simple hut. And you gotta pay to enter, so this one is 400. We'll have to pay for each one that we go to. So it turns out that you can't film inside. Basically just had these golden Buddhas, but they were absolutely massive, a lot bigger than it looks in the picture. Is this the Zen garden?
Yes, looks lovely, doesn't it?
Didn't we have like a little Buddha in our garden?
Did. It was a massive Buddha.
A big one?
It was about half a meter, I would think.
It was
Red
behind
one.
a pond, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did. They put the bamboos at the back and things. I loved it.
My parents tried to reconstruct this at our home in England. But many places that you go around the world have Japanese gardens. I remember when I lived in Houston, one of the main parks there had a Japanese garden, famous worldwide. That is one cool pagoda.
Yeah, beautiful. Red with colors like inside.
Yeah, green's gold. So this one is 1,300 to enter, and it's considered to be the most important one. I'll tell you why very soon when we get to the place. Wow, so this one is way more impressive. So many more buildings. Also the red kind of style. More golden though. So these are the monkeys that see, hear and speak no evil.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see the monkeys now.
That's what it's supposed to represent. And there's supposed to be another one of an elephant that the artist, I think he drew it without ever seeing an elephant.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he saw another drawing, I imagine.
Yeah.
Man, I think this might be one of the most impressive temples we've ever seen.
Yeah, like a complex. Really is stunning and impressive.
So big, so much to see. Look at this gate. Whoa. What are those dragons?
Yeah, I like their eyes.
The golden eyes.
Really beautiful.
Really is beautiful. Masterpiece. So we're now going to the main part of the complex, which is the main reason why it's so busy with so many people. And it's a shrine where Tokugawa Ieyasu is buried, and he's the founder of the Tokugawa period, the Edo period that I mentioned in the other videos. So that was a time where Japan was unified under just one rule, one kingdom. And yeah, the founder of it is buried here. Important person for the history of Japan. So the new series Shogun, which we haven't watched yet, apparently the main character is based on this guy, but he has a different name in the series. Quite the workout to get here.
Yeah, I think it was maybe 400, around 400 steps.
And there's more. So it was his son that ordered this to be built for him. Pretty much right around the time he died. I think he died in 1616, and that's when construction began. So this is his grave. Rain's really starting to pick up.
Yeah.
So he was the one that ordered the Edo castle to be built, where we went in Tokyo, where the imperial palace is now. He was the man, the mighty leader. There's another queue here, maybe people paying their respects to him. So this will be the last temple, so the third and final UNESCO heritage site called Futarasan. This one will be a lot more emptier than that last one. This dude looks cool. Yeah.
Happy chappy.
Very happy. I wish we could have seen it here when it was covered in snow. I'm guessing it was just like a week ago or something. This torii gate was made of bronze in 1799. In Shinto belief and architecture, torii gates mark the boundary between worldly and sacred spaces. So I guess that's why we always see them at the entrances of the temples and shrines. Man, it's really pouring it down now. The forecast is so bad for the rest of the day and tomorrow though, so I think we're just gonna have to go for it and hope that it doesn't get heavier. Shows like 90% chance of rain over the next hours. The golden bunny. So it seems like I'm allowed to film from here at this one. At the Tokugawa grave there was also a really awesome main shrine there, but I couldn't film inside. Have to come and see it yourself. So this one is 300 per person, and I think it has like a garden too, a big area, not just the temples. Wow, check that out. The bronze lantern from 1292. Super old. we're back in the center now. We just missed the bus to go to the waterfall, and it's only gonna pass in like 40 minutes time, so I think we're just gonna eat here. We were gonna eat near the waterfall instead. I think these are all restaurants. I have no problem for finding food around here. I know this one's a bakery since 1873. So I've got some pretty interesting options here. Seems like there's a lot of sets. I don't know if they have a specific name for this kind of thing.
Bento box.
Bento box, that's the one. Yeah. Where's the gyoza? Okay, I think we'll get that for starters, $4.40. I might get this tori soba, $9.30. Noodles with chicken. So noodle soup has been my go-to in this colder weather. This one looks amazing, just like the others that I've had. Dad got something different. Sausage.
Sausages.
What is that little thing?
That's the shrimp in it.
The shrimp.
Tempura.
Tempura udon.
Yours is like mine, just with shrimp.
Yes.
And then, I don't know what that is.
No, I think it's potato croquette with yuba. I don't know if they say yuba or I don't know how they say it, but it's a thing that's traditional from this region of Nikko. And it's basically tofu, like not crispy, but like a layered tofu. It's different, but it's good. I like it.
So that's tofu on the outside?
On the inside.
Oh, on the inside.
And then potato on the outside.
Okay. From the picture, I thought it was gonna be the chunky noodles.
Sorry, bento.
Bento her.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, hey, downstairs.
Pay downstairs. Okay, thank you. Yeah, bento boxes always look cool.
Very cool.
Is that the miso?
Yeah, miso soup and
Rice maybe?
rice.
Yeah.
And wow,
Wow.
looks so cool.
Yeah, all sorts of different things.
Yeah, tofu based food. I think it's like the specialty of this restaurant, and it's all like tofu stuff.
Oh, so this is tofu.
Yeah.
And this.
Yeah.
So that's the tofu skin.
Yeah.
Looks weird.
Yeah, it's different. I've never seen it like this before. I think I need some soy sauce maybe.
You want some of this?
This sauce is good, I think.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it's salty, very salty.
Yeah, so the bento box, all that was 2,000, right?
Too salty. Yeah.
Just gotta dip it a little bit then. So we're at the entrance of the waterfall that we wanted to come to, Kegon. We actually got on the wrong bus. Don't get on the World Heritage bus. It does not come here. It does go to the shrines though. And now we're in the snowy mountains that we saw before. I had no idea we'd even be coming to places with snow in Nikko. Yeah, it's definitely been snowing heavy here. All the mountains completely covered. Looks pretty similar to the center of Nikko. Similar kind of layout, main street with all the stores. More like ice actually.
Oh.
You're next, Mum. And that over there, the mountain, is an active volcano called Nantai.
Really?
Yep, you can hike it. Not now probably, another season. Funny thing is, it actually doesn't seem that cold here in Nikko. I think it felt colder in Tokyo.
Yeah, surprisingly, because the temperature here is, I think, the same. But maybe it's the wind in Tokyo. Maybe the wind comes from the ocean. I don't know. There's something different.
Yeah, there was an icy cold wind,
Yeah,
and here there's no wind.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Oh, sweet. So even the waterfall is covered in snow. Definitely didn't expect that either. Don't know if you can see it back there. We're going to like a proper paid viewpoint, so it'll be even better. Nice.
Yeah, it's funny because a few days ago I searched for this place and the pictures were showing snow, and I said to you, oh, I wish it would be like that. And that's how it is today, so I'm happy.
Yeah, because we thought that picture was probably from like January, not spring.
No, it is. It's really beautiful with the white snow.
That makes up for the dead tree appearance at least. How much was it?
$5.70 per person.
Okay, thank you.
Good job, isn't it?
Yeah, much better from down here. Yeah, we couldn't see all this part before.
It's like we are in Iceland.
Yeah, I think that's the only other time we've seen a waterfall with snow.
Yeah, it was kind of similar to this.
Some of them, yeah. We've got water coming down here from somewhere. Gonna get some of these?
Finger socks. They're funny.
Yeah, I wonder if they're more comfortable.
500 ml.
Yeah, what the hell is that? Put liquid in there. So if you come to the back, there's actually another massive waterfall. Loads and loads of water. Had no idea this one was there either. So we've come back to where we got dropped off by the bus, and everything's completely closed now. I don't know what time it is, it must be around 4 p.m. Everything shuts. So we're just making our way to a lake, which is just right here, it's right next to the waterfall. I think this is basically what's flowing into that waterfall that we just visited. So even here, you get one of those amazing massive gates, not only at the entrances to temples then, and there's the beautiful lake in the background. So we're gonna try and find a cafe. I think Carol saw on Google Maps that there's a nice cafe with the lake view. Yeah, this has been a awesome surprise. It all looking like this. It's almost like a pebbly beach that we're on now. You can see that the water level would usually be higher. There's a pier. And actually the waterfall, the main part of it, it was quite weak, the water that was coming out of it. If you see pictures at other times of the year, it's like a really thick waterfall. And this is beautiful. A calm, snowy lake. I think these are accommodations, aren't they?
Yeah, this is a fancy hotel, the Ritz, but there are other options.
Down here.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to stay here. Maybe in summer it will be cool too. Do some kayaking, yeah, many things to do, and also hikes around here. I saw there are many hikes, beautiful hikes.
Oh yeah, you can hike to the volcano. So this lake is 1,200 meters above sea level. So that's why it's like snowy and icy here. Tokyo, I guess, is just the same elevation as the sea almost. So in the 4-day Nikko pass that we have, it actually includes a cruise on this lake that I thought we were going to be doing in this video, but then I found out that it only starts mid-April. So just in a couple of weeks time you'll be able to do a cruise around here. I guess they don't really have it during the winter. So we were just saying that it'd probably be nicer to stay around here than where we are. Even where we are is very nice, but obviously having a big lake like this is a lot nicer. And then we could have done the opposite, got on the bus from here to the shrines and temples and then stayed around here. Not sure if this cafe is going to be open though. On Google it says it closes at 5, but yeah, judging by how closed everything is, I'm thinking it's going to be closed. Oh, I think we're in luck. Looks like the cafe is the only thing that's open in this entire place right now. The lights are on. So it was that place back there. We saw the lights on and people inside, but then when we were going to open the door, the owner said that it's closed. So no coffee for us around this lake. I think where we're staying you can get a coffee, and if worse comes worse you can go to Food Mart 24/7 or a 7-Eleven, get some dodgy coffee. Sometimes it's pretty good though. So this happens quite a bit on our travels. Sometimes we'll go to the place where it's popular for day trips, but we actually go there and stay there 2 nights, and it's usually kind of like this. So very busy during the day and then a complete ghost town at night and early in the morning. It's kind of funny to see the difference, but we like staying in places like that too. So that's gonna be it here from Nikko. We actually spent all of yesterday here too, but it was absolutely pouring it down all day. So we didn't even go out, we were just doing work. So from the window you can see it's way more covered in snow now. So probably if you go to that lake area, it'll be even nicer, the snowy scenery. And in the next video we head into a place called Kusatsu. We're actually about to head there right now. We're getting on the return train back to Tokyo, and yeah, then we'll head to Kusatsu. And that place is an onsen town, like a hot spring town, which are very famous here in Japan. So really looking forward to that. They also have the onsen towns near here. You can get like a bus there in the center and it'll take you, it's not that far. We just didn't go because we're going to Kusatsu right now, so yeah, we'll leave it for there. So that'll be where the next video is coming from. So if you like this one, just drop a like on the video as usual. Subscribe to see more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.